Right. True Fear, Forsaken Souls Part 3. Oh my god, I love this series so much. Definitely one of my favourites. Let's just jump straight in because... Enter your name. Benny! That is me. In the middle. Story time. Oh, I remember that one. That's the second game. In the asylum.
She's not going to hurt you. She didn't hurt anyone. She just shows things. She's gonna show them to you now.
What a nightmare.
It wasn't a nightmare, don't you remember? It happened in the first game and the second game. Yes. It's been a while. Yep. Turn on the switch. Open the drawer. Got a lighter. Here we go. Magnifying icon indicates when you can zoom in for a closer look. Zoom at the painting. That was one of the puzzles from one of the games. Ooh. Some gears. Another gear. Any more? Oh, so do we need the... So we didn't need those for there. Okay. Why did I go through all this trouble to lock myself in the room? A bit weird, eh? So the gist of this game is we are one of 3 sisters, but we only ever knew that there was 2 of us. But the third is obviously the one walking around with the dark hair. You know, giving off the Sudoku Rings vibes. Who could it be? It's too dark. But if... Oh, it's a little heart. Carbine. My favourite sweater. Looks like the whole block is a whole block. Why is the door open that way? Ah, it's Miss I Don't Blink. No way, that's terrifying. My child just appeared on the landing. I can hear him shouting, no! So that broke, and that's what the banging was. Weird newspaper though. Mind you, if I'd just woken up and then I saw that, I'd probably freak out too. Oh no, it's that doll again. If you get stuck, use a hint. That's it. I'm not covering her up. No, she's right there. Not sure I like her behind me, but there we go. I don't want to use a hin. I know what I'm doing. I want the honey. It's really a hint to pick up the honey. I don't need any clothes. I'll have a glass of warm milk and then head straight to sleep. I don't really care how I look right now. I just want to go back to bed. Same, sis, same. Don't you dare. The door's open. What a horrible nightmare. So real. It felt like I'd been waiting years to wake up. Glad I did. There was an abandoned asylum, that terrifying monster following me, and Heather. I haven't heard from her in so many years, and those monitors, I can't get them out of my head. It's like they're still around me, the sound of snow on those TVs echoing. I think I'll need a glass of warm milk before I can sleep again. You better be full fat. But what if this is the dream? The milk goes inside. No cereals for me, just milk. Right, I think I'm gonna need a glass. Let's have a look. Oh, that's where we're going. Are you for real? Keychain. Can we use the keychain on it? Maybe. There we go. Mrs. I'm going to burn myself on the hot tap. Our taps run very hot. Now this sounds like such a nice idea. Milk and honey. Ooh, I'd drink that. I want some. Imagine being that oblivious. Beautiful. Oh, it's your sister. Hi. And you were so rude and you didn't. Here we are, look. Oof. What's going on? Am I still dreaming? Or is this real and my house was the dream? Please, 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 I want to wake up. Yeah. We were dreaming the house. We were dreaming that delicious looking hot milk. Our Story by Dahlia Stonehouse. That's it. Our sister was Dahlia, I think. Clues, journey. We need to find these picture pieces. W. Oh, I remember this puzzle. There's a puzzle somewhere. Pictures of the photo. Is that everybody? Oh, I love a good puzzle. See, I think that's us and our sister, and there's the other sister. Something weird happened. Solve a puzzle without using skip on any difficulty. It won't hold. I need some tape. No, thank you. No, we need more of these puzzles. We've got to solve this. It's supposed to read something. We have to do it a certain way. I remember that. When did the demo come out? Tape? I don't think I need anything else in here. But you might. Who are you? Is this a question or an answer? I think that's what we've got to put in this. But it works in a weird way. Press the keys to send letters along the path. See, it swaps them. Ear how? Okay. Let's try backwards. Yow. That's basically our accent, that is. Yow. Why yow been? Okie doke. Oh, we were close down. Now, how did I do that? So it was basically, the last thing was whoa. Oh. was even closer. Okay. Let's try. Y, U, O. And then it was E, A, R, and H, O, W. It's just the last one we need to figure out. Let's try O, Y, U. And it was E, A, R, and then H, O, W. There we go! Yay!
Gonna show them to you now.
Please don't.
A rich man came to the town of Dark Falls. But the riches were not the only thing he carried.
Ooh.
The man had a secret.
Don't listen to dolls. The world she built. Find all Heather's drawings. Her, Charles Laudius, Christopher Smith, Olivia Harper, mother. So what is this? A rich man came to the town of Dark Falls, but the riches were not the only thing he carried. The man had a secret. Because basically, if you've seen the other games, it turns out you were one of 3 children, and you're sort of lured back to find out what happened to your sister. You hadn't spoke to her for a long time. The mother died when they were very young, but they never knew who their father was. It was all very strange. But she was only young, the mother. I think she was like 16 or something when she got pregnant. But then it's like she goes to the old house and things, and there was a room, a child's room, that was locked behind doors next to their mother's room, but they were never allowed in that part of the house. Then the grandma and father that were looking after him, the grandfather died or something. It was all weird. Someone dropped this cosmetic bag. Another one of those home hacks, and again about soda drinks. They must have been running short on ideas. Apparently soda can also remove rust. It says that the process will require rubbing it off with something. Home hacks. Either this used to be a slingshot, or this branch was born to be one. Gotta remember to pick that up then. Doesn't look like I can open the gate. Maybe I can get over it. The whole town was evacuated on short notice. This is a high school. I can't pull the nails out with my bare hands. Maybe the metal comb can. Yeah. Ingenuity. Coin. Some pebbles. We need some. Ooh. Olivia Harper, school principal. Like Smith, Miss Harper was tasked by Laudius to torment us. She ensured Dahlia was relentlessly bullied and did everything to turn her against Mother. When Dahlia was sent to the asylum, Harper turned her attention to us. No doubt we were meant to follow, but Dahlia made sure that didn't happen. Harper was easy to manipulate. Laudius only had to feed her hunger for status and wealth. Lacking compassion, she orchestrated elaborate schemes to keep us under constant stress, isolating us, driving a wedge between us and Mother. She escaped punishment, continuing her career as if nothing happened. Who knows, maybe she's tormenting other children right now. I need to stop her. Good, I was gonna say, we're not letting that go, am we? Oh, hang on, I need that. Broken glass. We've got a coin. There we is. The final scoop. Learn what has happened to the archaeologist. An article from the Dark Falls Tribune after the earthquake. The journalist seems to be drawing a connection between the event and Charles Laudius. How could a massacre, an earthquake, and Charles all be connected? Is this really all her doing? Was it part of Charles's plan from the start, or did it somehow bring an end to it? As the town burns, Mr. Laudius is nowhere to be found. Days before what is now known as the quake, Charles Laudius promised to unveil the results of his life's work, planning a grand ceremony at the old church recently restored for the occasion. However, when the earth began to shake and streets opened, swallowing entire blocks, Laudius was missing. Reports indicate he departed hours before the first tremors, ostensibly to attend a gala at Dark Falls Asylum. That was mentioned in the second game, because that's where we went. Coincidentally, the site of an infamous massacre that same night. While it seems implausible that these events are mere coincidence, the exact connections are shrouded in mystery. I'm guessing that says shrouded because it says in mystery. These drinks have been sat there for such a long time. The soda seems to have worked, but now I need to scrape it off with something. We've got a toothbrush for that, you know. Brush your teeth. That. Accounting stuff, nothing useful. We've got a paperweight though. A crevice opened up ahead. Was it an earthquake? We can make a ladder. Some nails in. We need another thing. Ah, there we go. We need to put the nails in and smack it with the paperweight. We'll just put that in our pocket, shall we? Is there any string at all? Where we go then? High voltage. Was there a party here recently? I can't reach the box. Yeah, we need to pop those balloons. Beautiful. Yeah. Why you didn't just take it with us, I don't know. Beautiful. Nothing else in the tree of interest. A DIY toy car kit. Someone never got their present. Oh, that's really sad. Can we open this? Maybe it's something over there, because I haven't looked over there yet. What's this? Several plates seem to be missing. As if that sign was holding everything together. Ooh. Wow, I think the lightning hit the church. I hope it wasn't the church from the other game. Where I didn't bury the things properly. I think someone was trying to come in then. My own real horror story. I remember this. I think I saw it in one of those flashbacks. The temple is still standing. Does that mean all of this, the fire, the massacre, the earthquake, was part of the plan? Am I part of this plan too? I can't stop now. It feels like I've been searching for years. I need to find the answers. Back from Dark Falls Asylum, full damage control, we loaded 2 trucks of documents. Overheard Smith telling Laudius the head nurse spoke to the authorities. Guess they're cleaning up. storing everything in the temple's old storage, but rumour is they want a permanent solution downstairs. Twice the work, but not my place to ask. Earthquake, we ran for our lives. Laudius barely reacted, just smirked. When they see the temple still standing, they'll know I was right. Did he know this was coming, and how do we move the documents with the evacuation? Zickled. Mother. Elizabeth Stonehouse, our mother, Mom. She often seemed lost and distant, but now I see she was under immense stress, protecting us while the cult watched her every move. I can't imagine her loneliness, the pressure to give up Dahlia and lie to us. She died in 2004, but we never believed it was suicide. Her types confirmed she felt threatened. Charles Laudius was supposed to visit her that evening. Suspicious 3 babies, and she loved them very much. An article from the Dark Falls Tribune after the earthquake, the journalist seems to be drawing a connection between the event and Charles Laudius. How could a massacre, an earthquake, and Charles all be connected? Is this really all her doing? Was it part... I've already read that part, haven't I? Anything else in here? No. New. I need to put that on there. Oops. Turn it off. Anything else in there? No. What have I got? Oh, pattern plates. Oh, I've just realised that's part of the school. And those are all the chairs and things that have fallen down into the abyss. Oof. I'd rather avoid. Yeah, I don't think we really want to be doing that, do we? I've looked at that, but there was nothing here. Keep showing me this, but there's nothing that I can see here. Laudius wants the door locked, but with this weird lock, I doubt anyone will try. Still, I hid one plate in the lamp post. No one will check that. Thank you, whoever this is. Peter, when you find the other plate, put it there too. The cover sticks. Tap on the corners to loosen it. Lamppost. There we go. Thank you, whoever wrote that letter. No way were we going to be there forever waiting. Slide the latches to their correct positions to complete the pattern. Okay, so that has... What's that one? No. Mm-hmm. Ooh. That was my son. Oh, is this the room we need to get to? Dahlia. Hmm. Oh dear. Thank you. It looks like one of the security guards. A map of the school. You can access the map to view your... Okay, thank you. So we're here. Oh, god damn it. You cheeky thing. Scissors. Grease it with what? Go away, bird. Irritating creature. I need a key. Do it now. I can't open the gates. They're blocked with the debris. Scissors. Can this emblem? Oh, he's got a letter. Oops. Now I know I did the right thing. Poor guy's put out of his misery, and I am off the hook with Charles. Hell might even get reward. Mother is right. I'm too kind. Still, damn, it feels good to decide someone else's fate. Like my luck's finally turning. Karma. The whole building's collapsing, and I don't have a scratch on me. I feel invincible. I don't know what he did or who he put out of their misery, but it seems he wasn't invincible after all. He was clearly killed by falling debris. Karma. Yep. You mentioned Charles, and I can only assume he meant Laudius. That means he must have been working with him. Interesting. It's very, very interesting. Completely. Oh my god. His teeth. Left wing is completely destroyed. I don't think I'll be able to get in there. I remember looking at this clock, praying that the break would never end. Oh, that's sad. The cupola was beautiful. I loved standing here looking up until my head started to turn. I don't like crows. I don't like crows. Red cross emblem, stone and a stone, a broken pencil. Can any of these help us with this? We haven't got anything. A red cross emblem. Haven't got anything else. Bloody bird. So there's something we can do here. What can we do? Can we put the stones in there? Ah, is it going to be heavy? Make it fall? I think so. You like pretties, do you? Have all the pretties. Okie dokie. And what was this? Key. Key for what? Ah. There we go. Thank you, bird. My son is bashing the door. Oops. Workshop detention. Another letter. The glass smells of alcohol, cheap whiskey, I think. Strange to see this in a school. Looks like there are fingerprints on... You'd be surprised what people do in schools. It looks like there are fingerprints on the glass. I never liked Mr. Sutter, but I can't help but feel bad for him. He had no idea what he was dealing with. At least I know whose glass I saw in the lobby. I keep seeing her, first just a shadow, and now she's getting closer. Harper says I'm imagining things. Imaginating. Lies. I know when someone's lying. What the hell is happening? Night shift again. Hate it. Though thought boot camp was tough. Ha! Started drinking again. Can't take this. Supposed to do rounds, but just sitting here drinking. If Harper finds out, I'm screwed. Need proof. Need to show she's real. Oof. Someone was trying to lift this. Maybe they knew something I don't. Would that go in there? No. Would it? I don't think a pencil's going to be strong enough. My kid is just laughing in the background. Okay, so. Oh, we need all the keys. So many keys. Oh God. We don't want to go down there. It looks like I'll have to find the key in the dark just to turn the lights on. For once I have to agree with Miss Olivia. Brilliant indeed. But why was Mr. Sutter so afraid to go downstairs? Could this have something to do with her? Was she here too? Mr. Sutter left the basement switch key in the basement. Marvellous. So now to turn the lights on, we have to find the key in the dark. Brilliant. He won't get it himself. Never knew him to be afraid of the dark before, but he was never the sharpest tool. But this is a new low. Pretty sure I smelled alcohol on him after his last night shift. He's slipping. Oh dear. We've got a lighter though. Need more lights. We've got a jack lever. So we can lift this up. Oh look, a magical key. We can go in here. Why was that under there? Ooh, a science lab. I liked the chemistry class. A change of scenery from boring classrooms. I guess that this mannequin would work as a base for my decoy teacher. We're making a decoy. Oh, why? There was books in that other thing. Seems fragile. I just can't break the box. What's this? Ah. Oh. If I ever needed to magnify something, this would be the place to do it. Okay. Olivia, once again, my deepest gratitude for your dedication. Elizabeth came to me in tears over Dahlia, proof that you're excelling. I understand your hesitation, truly I do. If I weren't privy to the things I know, I'd be sceptical too. And from a scientist, I expect nothing less. Come to the estate tonight, we'll discuss it over a Bordeaux. If you'll find I've secured that vintage you so enjoyed. As for Heather and Holly, you'll find them far more pliable, but Dahlia, well, I did tell you she was the one, didn't I? So Olivia, like Smith at the asylum, was tormenting Dahlia, just at school instead. Laudius writes this so casually, like it's all just a strategy. He knows the pain he's causing and doesn't care. We're all just pawns in his game. What a horrible man. So, hidden pressure plates where the books used to be. How strange. Ooh, we need the books then. That'll make quick work of this. Another book and this. And we've got an emblem for this. Open. What's this? Trust no one. Gather Dahlia's diary. First day of school, Mother was right. They hate me. They won't say it, but I see it. They know I'm different. No, Father. They hurt me. Always pretending. It was an accident. You're overreacting. Lies. I see the truth. Miss Olivia is the worst. She always takes their side, sets me up to get hurt. She wants this, just like Mother said. Mother's right. I'll never have friends, and they'll never understand me. I wish I could hurt them back. I wish I could make them feel what I feel. Then they'd know. Poor thing, she must have been so lonely, surrounded by enemies. She never even had a chance, and it was all engineered from the start to torment her. What a bunch of nasties. People are awful. I want that book. Yes, we can make out their fingerprints. Those were all book tokens. Why have we got book tokens? Oh, it's for that book on the floor. We need another one though. My kid's just laughing his little head off. Is there something we can do with this? It needs a special key. Alas, we have no... I don't think I want to go down there. No way. So I've got a tube. What can I do with this? Tweezers. What can I do with this? A wire roll, book tokens, tweezers, and a hose. We haven't got anything to lubricate that thing with yet. What am I missing? I need to break this. But how do I do that? Holly Stonehouse. We grew up with Mother at our grandparents' house, a beautiful home I later learned was paid for by the Laudiuses, to whom we practically owed our lives. Her death broke them. David never recovered, and he blamed Martha. While Heather stayed close to her, I left as soon as I could. In the end, that drove a wedge between us two. I'll never forgive myself. I had a good life, a job, a house, a car and friends, but it meant nothing. I abandoned my sister, left her to fight our demons alone. None of it matters now. My past was meaningless, and I'll spend the rest of my life, if I have to, bringing justice to those who hurt Mother and our family. I'll follow every clue, face every danger until it's done, no matter what it takes, no matter how long it takes. So are we Holly? Yes, I think we're Holly and Heather is our sister. Oh, I didn't even see this. Charles Laudius just left my office. The Charles Laudius. I've only seen him in papers and on TV before. He's offering to remodel the school. New lab surveillance system. I'd rather update the computer room, but a few cameras won't hurt. And this Friday I'm invited to the Laudius estate. Always wondered how it looks up close. He mentioned important people will be there. I think I should think about what to wear. I can't believe I just called him Charles. Okay. She was so easy to sway, a teacher, someone meant to protect children, yet all it took was flattery and a fancy invitation. I remember liking Charles too. He must be a master manipulator. Yep. Part of the yard survived. Our school bus is there. It was probably used during the evacuation. Oh dear. The slot's too narrow. Tweezers. There we go. Yeah. And we can do that. Rotate the blocks to connect the paths with their colours. Okay. My kid is just losing his mind. I love a good puzzle, I do. There we go, and then that's red. Turn this. No. That isn't right. There we go. Then that. And that. This one needs to move. My kid is just laughing. I'm so sorry if you can hear it. He's a happy little soul. So that's that. There we go. The case file for Mr. Sutter, the head custodian, was in the bag of the dead Laudius employee, probably because Mr. Sutter was in charge of the security and had access to all the areas. He looks like most YouTubers I've seen. Oh, look at that. That was gross. Thank you. We've got all the books now. Let's go and put them here. Ooh, a secret. That's creepy. Most of our teachers went to the local college, as did anyone else in the town. I said yes, can't sleep, mind's racing, writing might help. It's crazy, probably a scam, but the scripts look genuine. Worst case, I proved them wrong. Maybe that's why he wanted me to bring a scientific perspective. Chemical companies didn't want me, but now Olivia Harper from Dark Falls, possibly at the forefront of the most incredible experiment of all time. Woke up to a call from the mayor. I'm being promoted to principal. I would have made it without Charles, of course, but still nice of him. I don't think so. I've seen this before with Smith, finding excuses while playing along, and of course she gladly takes Laudis's gifts, convincing herself she deserves them, just like him. Yeah. Combination lock. Must have been the teacher's desk. Some spoilt brat bought one of those fancy smartphones to class, confiscated it. Should have seen a face. Parents ought to teach discipline, not just throw money at their kids. Then they waltz in, call me Frank. I'm Mr. Sutter, no respect for hierarchy. Back in the day, that'd never fly. Wait, this thing's got a camera, right? Maybe I can finally snap a pic of that thing I've been seeing. He's just using his position to take revenge, feeling that the world didn't treat him fair. I've met people like this before. Such people shouldn't work with kids. No, they should not. Another so-called bystander whose life was touched by her. Dahlia must have come to the school after the fire. Was she looking for us? I wonder if he did snap a pic of her. That usually didn't end well for anyone. He looks like a wrong one. Something was written down and then that was torn off. Electric board is missing, otherwise it looks intact. Okay, I need to sharpen this pencil then, don't I? Oh, look. There we go. I need the other half of this. It's a book bag. Okay. 4397. Yep. Okay, 4397. Bingo.
The man's name was Charles Laudius, and his secret, a prophecy. The promise of an ancient god reborn.
Cat pendant. Ooh, I'd wear that. I can see through the side of the door in that mirror. The key's in the lock. Go, kitty cat. I guess we can get out now. Broken board key. Further in we go. The horror. Charles, our custodian, Mr. Sutter claims he saw a scary girl wandering the school at night. He was so shaken he dropped the carousel key in the yard's trash. His description matches what the asylum staff reported. Did she escape? We're not in the mountains like Smith. This school is in the middle of town. I convinced Sutter he imagined it, but I can't keep this quiet forever. We need to talk. Olivia. Uh-oh. Miss Olivia was definitely panicking. Looks like things weren't going according to plan. I'm glad she's scared. They deserve it. Sedalia definitely made it to the school. Is it why she brought me here as well? I wonder if the key is still there. I should check. So, it's in the yard's trash. A shoe spoon. Oh, like for a shoehorn. They finally hauled that Stonehouse freak off to the loony bin. Took him long enough to see the truth. Official story? Bullying. Please, I was bullied too, and look at me. I turned out just fine. If she couldn't handle some kids, how was she going to survive in the real world? Anyway, now that she's gone, no one sits at her table. Headaches, visions, bunch of nonsense. Though come to think of it, that figure I've been seeing hangs around that desk a lot, even sat down once, if you can call it that. Might be my best shot at catching her on camera. I would expect a teacher to have a little more empathy for a child. Why am I not surprised? It looks like the world is just full of people who just pretend to care. Yes. I think that I saw that desk, and I did feel something around it. Is there anything else here? Is that it? A window handle. Elizabeth is pregnant. Charles was right about the choice. She owes everything to the Laudius. Finally met Professor Smith. Arrogant and not as bright as he thinks. Wouldn't be a professor without Charles. Triplets. Charles was furious. Or scared. Hard to tell with powerful men. They react with anger when things don't go exactly their way. The prophecy does speak of one god, not three. That could be a problem. Not that I believe any of this. I can't believe what I'm about to write, but Charles was right. There's something special about those girls. The dark one, she's barely months old, and her eyes, they see through you. She's the one. She's talking about our family like we're just rats in her lab. So the soul split in three really was a problem for them. But now Heather's gone, and I'm the only one left. Don't worry, I plan to be the biggest problem they've ever faced. You go, Holly, you tell them. A wheel is missing. Where my son away on. Deflated. Oh, I know what we can do with this. I know. Kill the tree. Kill the tree. What did the tree ever do to you? There's something under the branches, but that's spiky. Maybe I could burn them. Need some gas. I don't want to go over there. It's creepy as hell. My twin sister. After Mother's death and David's, our grandfather's passing, Heather stayed with our grandmother Martha. I moved out, stopped visiting until we lost touch. When Martha died, Heather disappeared. I was upset, but not as much as I should have been. It was like I chose to forget her. Days ago, I got a letter from Heather. I went to her address, but it was too late. She'd been dead for years. She spent her life uncovering the truth about Mother's death. I should have been there. Now it's up to me to finish what she started, to expose the conspiracy that destroyed our family. I still don't know if we were hosts to an ancient god or... but if it means I'll see Heather again, I wouldn't mind. Aww. So sad. Those roots don't seem natural. They're harder than steel. Someone tried to saw through it. I do not know. The keyhole is completely rusted shut and the door is built like a tank. Looks like brute force is the only option. It's locked. It's locked. Yeah, it is a very strange carousel, isn't it? Africa. Can we hit it with that? No. Okay. Kill the tree. Jonathan's angry more than usual. Briefing in 30 minutes. I don't like this. Lourdes wants the asylum documents hidden in the temple. Insane. The city's collapsing. Evacuation's underway. How do we do this unnoticed? Now I get why Jonathan's nervous. Lourdes is coming. They say it's all going to plan. But if that's true, why are we risking our lives in a crumbling building? This note has clearly been written before the previous. Lourdes is hiding the documents from the asylum. They must be talking about the Dark Falls Asylum. It could explain why I didn't find all the answers there. Oh, thank you very much. Beautiful. Boom. There's broken glass. Isn't there always? Threads deflated. Can we do anything with this? No. I think we need to go back and this. Just put that in there. Alcohol, spray paint. Okay. Bolts. Oh, we've got the horse thing now. Hygienic lipstick. You mean lip balm? There we go. A magnet can always come in handy. They do teach something useful in schools after all. Electromagnetism in action. DIY electric magnet. A power source, power coil, conductive structure. Submit by Thursday. No. I don't like homework. Okay, so we've got the battery and we've got a Santa's beard. Okay. Spray paint. Threads, bolts. We haven't got anything else, have we? So we need that. And we got wire. Thank you very much. What can we do with this then? Do you remember it? Alcohol, spray paint. Can we spray paint him? No. Got a broken board though. We could do that until we've done everything else. And there's nothing else we have. Threads. So we've got to make it look like him. Poor mannequin. He doesn't want to look like that weirdo. This is the desk, isn't it? Okay. Bolts. We haven't got a wheel for that. What can we do out here? We have a key. Carousel panel key. Oh, we said it was in the trash. Need to find some working fuses. Oh yes, the good old. We need to replace the fuses. Well, we've got North Africa apparently. Let's go and put that on here. This chemistry textbook mentions that cactus fruits can be used as a base for dyes, specifically for producing the red colour. The fruit must be dried before being ground and mixed with water. Interesting. I've got a microscope lens. We need to replace the fuses. No. Can we? I thought viewing them as test subjects would be difficult, but it's getting easier. Millions of children, these three were chosen. I never wanted kids, yet here I am, almost a mother to a god. Dahlia starts school today. Elizabeth was so moved by my speech she let her start 2 years early. The plan worked. She acts older than her age. She'll fit right in. I don't like her. The others see it too. She's just wrong. Maybe Charles is right. Maybe a god needs adversity. A little stress won't hurt. They took Dahlia to asylum. Elizabeth was hysterical. I understand. She thinks they're hers, but they're not. Not children. Not hers. Subjects, we were just kids and you were never our mother. She talks about torture like it's nothing, like it's necessary. They're all the same, monsters pretending to be human. That is everywhere. Hi, Blind Herb, welcome in. What mischief's going on here? A lot of mischief. A lot of mysterious mischief. The game is True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3. And the plot thickens. What do I do with all these? Can I do that? No. No, you can't. I haven't seen any cactus flowers. Help me, strange doll. This way. So is there something in here I'm missing? But what do I need to magnify? Oh. Yes. Rotate the blocks to form a continuous path. Okay. Continuous path from the power source to the destinations. Okay. So it needs to go... So that's turned on. No. No. No, that isn't right either. Maybe it's this way. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's fixed. We can put it back in that thing now. There we go. I can go down into the thing now. Can I? Aha! And I hate it very much. Scans the face. So that's why we need the dummy. Okay. There we go. It's really hot, apparently. Fingerprints, we've seen those on the glass. I hate Miss Olivia, she lied. She said she had to take me to her house, but Mother told me the truth. She was looking for me, worried sick. Olivia wanted this. She wants me to hate Mother, but I'm not stupid. This boy in my class kept talking about his perfect parents. I told him the truth, and now he's crying. Miss Olivia put me in detention because of it. But I alone see the truth, or maybe she does, and that's exactly what she wants. They're scared of me now. Good. That's all I can expect from them. I'm different. I'm better. Ooh. It was easy peasy. The same thing happened to us. It's like they've built a conveyor of pure evil. Did they have no compassion at all? Nope. She knew, even as a child, Dahlia knew the truth. But what hurts most is how quickly she learned that fear was the only thing people respected. That's what they taught her. That's what they wanted her to become. Poor Dahlia. Nope. Ooh, toys. Good grades for toys, a lesson in meritocracy, I suppose. I don't remember this machine. Maybe it's because you was never good. No toys for you. So we need... I know where the saw is. It's outside. Can we actually saw this? No. But we've got a saw, so we can go back to that room now. To the basement. Do not enter this area. The workshop. Sewing supplies. Cutouts and cloths. Home economics. Sugar. Olivia Harper. Mr. Sutter, I wanted to show my class the volcano experiment but couldn't find any baking soda. I checked your chest downstairs but none of the bottles are labelled. What kind of system are you running? Please be more organised. You should be setting an example for your students. Politely, Olivia. Typical Mr. Sutter, always trying too hard to sound educated and formal. I didn't realise it back then, but now I get why he got under Miss Olivia's skin. So the baking soda is the only singularly distinct bottle in the box. That might come in handy. Oh. There was another letter. Respectively, it is no permanent concern to you how I orchestrate the intricate logistical nuances of my professional responsibilities. May I cordially remind you that I did not voluntarily assume the supervisory role of arts and crafts. I possess comprehensive cognizance of the precise whereabouts of all materials, while to the untrained observer it may appear to lack an overtly discernible structure. I assure you my methodology is infallible. Each box contains exactly 2 units of every product, with the notable exception of your baking soda. Thus you need to only extract the singularly distinct bottle and proceed with your intended educational endeavour. With due regard, Frank Sutter. He had a lot of spelling mistakes in that. The locks are jammed. We are not getting in there then. Today's assignment. Trace the shape around your hand. Teacher said we have to draw the pattern here. Pencil needs sharpening. Okay. There we go, hand.
Please stay focused.
Place the material under the cutout. Cut the shape of the material. And sew the material. So we need to put that on there. But we need... slide the flowers to form a line in the centre.
Please stay focused.
Puzzle time!
Order, everyone! Please exit the class.
If you want it done, furnish a flashback scene without skipping. Where are my daughters? You had no right. I was sick with worry. I'm saying it again. Stay away from my children. Dear Mrs. Stonehouse, I shall do as I please. I am the principal, and if I decide your children are better off in my care, then that is how it shall be. I remember this. Miss Olivia told us mother never came to pick us up. We spent the whole evening at her house, so the truth is that she did it on purpose. She wanted to turn us against mother. What a wicked woman. Absolute horrid person. What the hell? It seems that I should find some ethanol. Conduct the experiment, get your achievement token, claim your prize. It's locked. Ah, so we need to get the... Why can't you get it out of there? Dahlia, have patience. I am doing my best. Hang on. I've got a glove now. There we go. Glasses. And yellow paint. There we go. We're missing blue paint. And red paint. Harper nearly caught me with a bottle last night, sneaky hag. I talked my way out of it. She's that sharp. Found a dagger stuck in a bench. Swear it wasn't there minutes earlier, but well, I was pretty boozed. Damn fine piece. Bet it'd fetch a good price at a pawn shop. I think I'll hold on to it. Kind of looks like one of those old officers' daggers. Hate this job lately. Been thinking, what if I gave boot camp another shot? Yeah, they were unfair to me, but maybe I could still make it. Gotta cut back on the drinking first. A dagger. I've read a similar note before, and I think I know which one he means. I had it once, but then I don't remember, and I don't want to. Strange. He seemed to change after finding it. I'm glad I got rid of it. We're missing a cylinder. And we got no red paint. What am I supposed to do with this? I haven't got any wire cutters. I wonder if we can get... No. We need a way to get the fingerprints of it. So we do need to go in there. History token. Can I put sugar on there? No. Something out here. What do we do, doll? Spray paint. No? Back there? Is there something in here that I've missed? Can we? I don't know. Where's the map? So we're here. There's something to do in here. What do we do in here? Can I spray this? No, because he's got no wig on him yet. Or can I cut? No. So I can do something in here, and I can do something in there. And there. What can I do here then? What's a history token? Can we do this? So I've got a token and I can do nothing with it. Okay then. Whatever. Threads. Ah, there we go. Forgot about the threads. And then we spray. That's creepy. Gotta be creative. Knock twice. Mr. Sutter has no idea what he's talking about. The volcano experiment doesn't need foam, just alcohol, sugar and baking soda. I can grab alcohol from the lab and get sugar from the cafeteria. The problem? Miss Olivia's baking soda is missing. Stutter's storage is a disaster. Then I'll light it up, get the achievements token, and maybe finally Miss Olivia will notice me instead of that Stonehouse crew. What an arrogant know-it-all. However, instructions might be useful. I'm not sure why I need the achievement token, but if I do, I'll have to find some alcohol, sugar and baking soda. Need a working UV bulb. We've seen this. Heather and Holly are in my class now. Time flies. They're nothing like Dahlia, just boring. Charles wants me to engage with them, but it takes effort. I thought it'd be hard to make the kids turn on them. They're so ordinary, but in the end it worked. They keep to themselves, that's reason enough. Visited Smith at the asylum. He designed all the procedures. Dahlia is kept in constant stress. Charles wants them to never be at ease, says it will force their souls to merge, says the God will be grateful. I shall hope so. So that's when Heather and I started school, and Olivia was already waiting, ready to torment us too. She had such disdain for us. Did she ever even see us as human? And Dahlia, she was already at the asylum, scared, alone. Did she know what was happening to us? Did she think that we've abandoned her? Horrible, horrible peoples. The glass is covered in dirt and looks like something scratched into it. I can't make it out. This is paint or blood. The trail seems to be leading somewhere. What the hell? Looks like Psychopath's toolkit. Creepy. It really does. It's horrible. The power socket's melted. Oh no. I know what to do with this. Shaving brush and tape. We need to dust the fingerprints. Something was knocked twice. I don't know. But we've got a shaving brush. So can we do that? Dry ink. Oh, I didn't realise it was that time already. I think I'm going to have to turn it off for today, and I'll come back to this on Thursday.